Guys, our governments have been planning catastrophes and global events for many years. Okay, now I'm gonna be careful about how I explain this because I don't want YouTube to remove my video again about this topic. Okay, that I previously uploaded and spoke on before YouTube removed it due to a sensitive topic and their rules and regulations. So guys, I'm going to try my best to explain the event, what happened, without YouTube noticing, basically. Hopefully that can happen. Guys, so September the 11th, 2001, right? You'll be familiar with the event that took place, okay? RIP, rest in peace to all of those people that unfortunately lost their lives on that day. Guys, I want to go into what happened for real about the circumstances that day. So it was actually planned by the US government, okay, who were working with the organization that carried out the actual terrorism attack. All right, now, yeah, guys, the actual event, when it was televised, it looked like a demolition job. A kind of similar scenario we could picture is a building block that is past its uses, so it's a weakened structure, right, would be demolished, okay, in a controlled way. Now, how it happens is there's explosives put inside of that building block, and then from a distance off, there is somebody that detonates the explosives, okay, and that way, in a controlled way, the building block comes down, doesn't it? On that date, what happened? Those towers, the building blocks, came downward. They didn't go over. They didn't topple over. All right. Now, why is this significant? Because given the way the plane, the air vehicle, shall we say, hit the tower, hit the towers. All right, it went into the side of them. All right, now anybody with common sense and anybody with eyes, even a child, could be able to figure out that those buildings should have collapsed over, not have gone down inwardly, collapsing on themselves. They should have toppled over the top bits, all right, because of how the planes hit and struck. But they didn't. They collapsed in on themselves, guys. And there were reports of many explosions, okay, that would have been a part of how the structures were weakened, okay? Mini bombs going off, going like, in a sequential way. How it was orchestrated. So the bombs would have went off when after the plane hit, right? Because it wouldn't have been before, because then people would have seen it and noticed more, So the plane hit the buildings, the planes hit the buildings, and then the bombs go off, dun 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 dun, right, downwardly. Okay, and people were eyewitnesses to that happening, and then the structures got so weakened that they collapsed in on themselves. So there must have also have been various measures that they took to ensure beforehand, even aside from the mini explosives, that the structure was made sure to be weakened enough for them to have accomplished that that goal of bringing them down on themselves. Okay, so they must have took other measures and gone to extremes covertly, all right, before that event itself, and it could have been planned for years, months, we don't know. All right, and also because I said at the beginning of the video, our governments have been planning catastrophes, okay, and then making out that they're fixing them, okay. They're trying to come across as the heroes, guys, so that people can blindly depend on them, the people that are causing these catastrophes. And guys, if you have watched The Simpsons, or you could YouTube this video, and it's quite scary. All right, The Simpsons actually predicted this event would take place way before it happened. And if you're familiar with this famous part of the episode where Bart Simpson has a magazine or something, right? And it states basically the number 9, and then the Twin Towers are visible on the magazine, okay? And then the camera zooms in, like right in on that magazine, okay? So they've been planning this stuff for years, guys, and the people that are actually in the movie industries are a part of this garbage mess. Okay, the evil corporations, Hollywood, are all a part of it. They work with the governments work with the terrorists. Okay, it's one big evil network. So, guys, we cannot be fooled by these people. And the masses, the lost sheep, the blind, will vote for presidents, will vote for politicians to be made prime minister or president, you know, and it's a complete waste of time that these people want to put so much energy and care so much about who's going to be the next prime minister or president when they're not at, they're bypassing, they're missing the point, guys. They're focusing on man, all right, and how dependent they can be on man saving the world, you know, all this eco, you know, save the planet kind of stuff. They're trying to subvert people away from the truth, okay? They're trying to get people worried about all of these meaningless things like carbon emissions lowering and all that crap, and eco-friendly gone crazy, you know, solar panels on every blimmin' roof, and they just want to take people away from the truth and distract them. Ultimately, it's all a part of their evil plan. It's all a part of the NWO, the New World Order, their crazy agenda. So in case you weren't aware, guys, there you go. So I hope I can bypass YouTube's rules and regulations, and I'm going to try and upload this video successfully without there being any problems, hopefully. So hopefully this video stays on YouTube, and you guys can watch it and remember it. All right, so I've given you guys some more information about a very serious event, okay? And hopefully woken you up to what actually happened. All right, so God bless and peace.